Mackenzie, just so you know what we're doing here, we're making sure you're okay to drive, okay? Right. We're making sure you're not impaired in any way, so I want you to take this very seriously, okay? I understand you're upset, you're going through a lot right now.
100% if you're doing that, I'm 100% for the record.
Okay, so if you do not do well on these tests, you're going to be arrested for driving while intoxicated.
Right.
November 6, 2022, approximately 11 p.m., a middle-aged couple contacted Howell Township police to report their son's live-in ex-girlfriend. She was allegedly outside their home, causing a disturbance and demanding to speak to their son, who was inside.
Hello. Hi. How are you?
The officer approached the home to find a young woman chilling inside her car in the caller's driveway.
You want to step out of the car for me, please?
Sure. So,
what's going on?
Well, I came to check on my boyfriend.
Your boyfriend?
We live together, yeah, in Baltimore.
Okay.
We have the same address, and his parents, I guess, have like a weird dynamic of our relationship.
Okay.
And my phone is dead.
Where's your is your boyfriend here?
I hope so.
Okay, I'll get to you in a second, ma'am.
Oh, he's not here.
What's your name?
Oh, he's probably at his friend's house.
Okay. What's your name?
Mackenzie. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Mackenzie. I'm Frank.
Yeah.
Did you do any drinking tonight?
I'm sorry, because he said Tyler's not here. We live together. Like 3 hours away.
You live together in Baltimore?
Yeah.
So what are you guys doing here?
We're visiting our parents, and I have a horse.
Oh, okay. Your horse is here?
Teaching lessons today. Yeah.
I'm 10-4. Okay. Do you have an ID, Mackenzie?
I do.
Okay. Can I see that? Where are you?
It's like really mean to me. His parents don't like me, and I don't get it. Like, they're so mean to me.
I didn't talk to them yet.
They're very mean. They're like not nice at all. They're like a bully. Here, passport would be better.
No, I'll take your deal. That's fine.
The what?
Your driver's license. I'm sorry.
I've been to Africa, so.
You're going there? When you going?
Yeah, I don't know why they're so mean. They're just so like they.
Well, we'll figure everything out. We'll try
Like,
to figure everything out. Okay.
it's not nice. Like they just don't like me. I guess that's it.
Not to the base time level. Yeah.
Honestly,
New Jersey DL Golf. You just run out around, please. Do you know where he is?
No.
Well, where'd you guys leave off? What's your boyfriend's name?
I came to see my horse today, and I had lessons, and I had a videographer, so I do like a lot of Instagram stuff.
Right.
And
so then, what? You just came here to go see him?
I just knew he was lying.
Okay, what was he lying about? What do you think he's lying about?
I was on my way back to Baltimore, where we live together.
Okay.
And we split our time, I guess, now. And I just knew he wasn't here. So I just wanted to drive.
Instead of driving by, you pulled in?
Of course.
Did you knock on the door or anything?
We've been together for 5 years.
Did you knock on the door or anything?
Of course.
Okay.
I'm entitled.
And then what happened?
5 years, I'm entitled. I live with your son.
So you knocked on the door, then what happened?
Yeah. It was like a little bit hostile. I'm not sure why.
Okay. We'll figure it out.
The reason they were disgruntled is likely because she did a lot more than just knock at the door. According to the parents' report, the suspect spent minutes beating on their door and windows and ringing their doorbell repeatedly, all while screaming for her boyfriend to come outside. The police are already aware of this, and the officer asked her if she'd knocked on the door just to get confirmation that she had indeed approached the house and attempted to interact with the people inside.
Did you do any drinking tonight, Mackenzie?
I had a margarita.
Okay. Where'd you have that?
At my dad's.
How long ago?
Well, I had a photo shoot, and then I went to my dad's and had a margarita.
Okay. Okay. What time did you have that margarita, do you know?
A while ago.
A while ago? Just one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
I'm just interested, invested girlfriend, and I don't do anything wrong, and I wish that he would do the same. But he doesn't. And he comes here on the weekends from Baltimore, and he's cheaper. So, I just wanted to see if he was there. That's it.
Is that his truck?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it was like, you've been texting that all today? You talking that all to him today, or?
I did.
Okay. What happened when you talked to him?
He went fishing with his dad.
Okay.
And they went fishing for like 3 years and never caught anything. Maybe that's a lie. Maybe you were just cheating on me the whole time.
Okay.
But today, they caught 2 fish. I don't care. I just don't care anymore.
Okay.
I don't know your name, but I just don't care anymore.
I gotcha.
I'm just sad.
This is something I gotta ask. Do you do any drugs or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
Have at it.
Okay. All right. Well, my partner's inside talking to
They're
them.
so mean.
Okay.
And I feel like when you're in a relationship, like there's some things you should tell your parents, and like there's some things that are like personal.
Right. I agree.
And that's how I feel. I don't think you should be too personal with your parents, and if you are, you're a bitch.
Where do you live? You live in, or your parents live in?
I grew up in.
Okay.
And Emily was so good today.
All right. So like I said.
Honestly, I don't want to cry.
What's that?
I don't deserve to cry. What is it?
The driver's sudden mood changes and lethargic speech, as well as the public displays of aggression alleged by the victims, are all indicators that she might be in an altered state of mind. If she is, then we've got a completely different investigation on our hands, separate from the original call.
What's your name?
My name?
Can you shine your light, please?
What are you looking for?
Well, I packed the day. Goodness. Wait. Bye. Can you do that again? It's just good chemistry. I don't know why they're so mad at me.
Well, I'm sure they weren't expecting you to come over.
My phone's like not charging. It won't turn on.
Where you going? Siri. She just went to throw a recyclable. I saw.
Trust her.
I understand. I watched her.
Trust me. I don't trust her.
Don't say anything. Okay. Okay.
I'm the worst. Yeah.
The complainant isn't wrong to be upset with the officer, as he realistically shouldn't have let her back near the house when the owners clearly don't want her on the property. She's being accused of harassment, after all, and she could have done anything in those few seconds that the officer lost sight of her. Truthfully, the officer should just be thankful that the suspect didn't seize the opportunity to do something reckless.
Where's your jacket? I'll get it.
Huh?
Where's your jacket?
I just want like a flannel. Those are my riding boots, sorry. Mine smells like a horse. I just... It's like, what's the point? Like, they don't know where their son is?
How old?
28.
Okay. Well, like I said, he's 28, so if he doesn't want to tell his parents where he's at,
I smell
That's-
like a horse.
you sure you only had one margarita?
Like a horse. You smell it? Have you ever smelled a horse?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay. Okay. No, I refuse to leave because I've been together with your son for 5 years and we live together literally in Baltimore. So.
Well, if they tell you to leave, you gotta leave. You know?
Yeah.
I don't want this to
They don't care?
I don't want this
They
to
don't
escalate.
care where their son is?
That's up to them. I'm not. You're not going anywhere.
Second shot. No.
I'm cold. I have to sit in my car.
No, you're not.
I can't sit down in my
No.
car? Are you serious?
I'm very serious.
Okay. Are you being facetious? It means a very serious situation that you're taking very lightly.
I'm taking lightly.
That's what facetious means.
Okay.
It really breaks my heart. And I enable him because I do all his laundry. I clean everything after him. And I just enable him. I make it look like nothing's wrong.
689, Eric is valid in New York,
And they don't know
New
because
Jersey,
they don't
and
live
he's
in Baltimore.
never with me.
And then he plays
790,
both sides,
679. That's Billy.
I don't want anyone to know about my relationship. It's nobody's business. You don't involve your parents in your relationship. It's just weird. And if you're going to, then you have to go all the way, balls to the wall. Don't tell them half. Tell them everything.
While another officer is inside the residence speaking with the ex-boyfriend's parents, this officer sits with the suspect while she continues to freely divulge information.
And I was literally leaving now.
You're going back to Maryland tonight?
Yeah, but my phone died. So I'm oh, just stop and say hi to he's not here. And apparently they don't like me. I don't know what he told them. I didn't even hear about it.
You originally said you were driving by the house to see if he was...
He never even told me that they hate me.
But you originally said you were driving by the...
He never even told me that they hate me.
I don't care about that, but you said originally you were driving by the house because you were seeing if he was cheating on you. Now you're saying you're coming here to see him?
To say hi to him because I knew that he should be here because he told me that he bought 2 fish with his dad and he would be here.
Okay.
That's it. But I was on my way home, right for 9 and then he died.
You're gonna make the drive tonight? Back this late? At 11? It's a long drive at night.
I have a cat.
Sure.
Can't leave her more than 1 day.
I got you.
There's so many leaves.
Just don't worry about the leaves. Sit in the car.
What? They're crazy. This sounds like OCD.
Stay on the car, please, Mackenzie.
Unit on 24,
What's up for me?
89 setting.
Okay, well, your son's officially single. Your parents are bachelor crazy. Seriously, that's part of the reason why we fight because I want to be I love you, but I want to be a part of a family that loves me too. And I could never accept the fact that I don't even want to. There's no repairing that. I want to be with a family that loves me.
I gotcha.
They're just crazy. I don't know what's wrong with them. She's medicated. He's a war vet. I don't know. I feel bad, but it's not my problem. That's why I moved. It's not my problem.
So why are you stressing about it?
I'm not. I just want to go.
You keep talking about it.
Because I'm here. Do I have a choice?
Yeah, you don't have to talk about it. You have to stay here. Yeah, you don't have a choice for that. You're being detained,
I'm
but
explaining it to you, Frank.
okay.
It's like irritating. If he spends too much time in there, like, I don't know what to do. So I read this like Bible verse today. You want to turn the light? It's this one. Do you want to read it?
I'm good, thank you.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not religious?
This officer has notably little control of the suspect. She seems aware at this point that she can do what she wants without him doing anything about it, because she's freely exercising it by once again blatantly disobeying his orders to stay by the car. Though he technically can't go hands-on with a suspect just for disobeying him, to give a suspect too much control in a situation has its obvious risks and dangers, and he'd do better to be a little bit more stern with her.
I'm like freezing. Are you sure I can't sit in my car?
No, you cannot.
Really?
Yeah, I'm serious.
What do you mean? I thought they didn't want it here.
What's that?
I thought they didn't want it in their driveway.
Well,
they don't want it in
when
their
you
driveway.
when you leave, you will be moving your car. Yes, but right now you cannot leave.
Well, can I take a sip of my body armor?
No.
I'm like parched. Are you kidding me, Frank?
Yes.
Well, can you get it for me? Because I'm really thirsty.
You can wait.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
Really? Okay. Why couldn't I get a drink out of my car?
Because you've just
Why?
been walking around ignoring me this whole time, so I'm not going to let you do anything.
I think you're being very kind, actually.
I'm asking you just to sit
You're
still,
being
stand
very
here,
understanding of the situation.
and I'm trying to be, but at the same time, I need you just to...
There's nothing happened. His parents are like mad about like someone's wedding. They're
And
being
that's their
so
problem.
like bougie about it.
Okay?
And his dad probably had like 5 glasses of bourbon like he does every day. That's why his son doesn't live here. Or is not even here now. So, whatever. Cheers. Good luck. Good luck with... He's like mean. He's a mean person. I don't like mean people. I'm not a mean person. I'm very kind. I don't have one mean bone in my body. Maybe they're bored, like they like drama. I have no idea.
So, listen, after speaking with the parents, they basically signed off on paperwork that they don't want you here, okay? They have the right to sign complaints against you for trespassing.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just explaining this because I know it's
Like
there's a lot
did they say why?
that you're not together with their son. They don't want you here. This is their
We
property.
live together. Okay.
Okay, but this is their property,
Okay.
okay? And
Yeah.
they do not want you here, okay?
I mean that's fine. I don't want to be with their son either.
Okay.
Like,
Well, he's not here.
That's the whole problem of the whole dynamic. Like I came here to like check on him, and I was like, oh, like you caught a fish with your dad. That's great. But, like you're not here. Like you're somewhere else.
Right.
Yeah.
So he's not here.
So we live in Baltimore together.
Right. They were telling me.
Yeah.
They were filming
But
me.
his
I guess,
parents
a
are
little bit.
like off. Like they're like off the rocker. Actually.
Okay, well, you have your side and they have their side, right? You could do that
I
if
would
you want.
never,
I get where you're coming
ever.
from.
I don't care if you put like a gun to my head. I don't care if you put me in prison for life. I would still never ruin that relationship between you and your son.
Okay. Well, as far as tonight and for
But I don't like
future,
to cry. It's not important.
they would not like you to be at their house. Okay, they would not like you to come here. So they do.
I don't want to be here.
Okay, but I just have to explain this to you.
I don't
okay?
want to be here. I don't
Okay.
want to talk to you. I'm just like, my feelings are hurt. I don't know why you're so angry. Not you, but like,
Right, I
them.
get
Like,
it.
why
I
are you
get
so
it.
angry?
I get it.
I didn't do anything.
Right. All right. So with that being said, we're going to ask you to leave.
Okay.
Okay. And then you're not in any trouble with us. However, they do have the right again
They're
to cite
so
complaints.
mean. They're just like such mean people. They're just like, they love like drunk. They're like Jewish. I don't even fucking know what's wrong with them.
All right, well, let's clear out of here.
Yeah.
So we're away from the drama.
All right.
I just need like
Sound good?
pumpkin coffee. I'm like so upset.
The driver will regret sticking around for her dramatic antics instead of taking the opportunity to get out of Dodge when she could. But then again, the officer likely wouldn't have let that happen anyway. There's something else that the officers need to tend to first.
Told me she had one a while ago.
Mackenzie, before you leave, I just want to check your eyes to make sure you're okay driving. You know what's good?
Yeah, because they're probably so red. Like,
Do me a favor. Just stand right over here in front of me. Place your feet together, hands down on your side. Hands down on your side. Feet together, hands down on your side. Great. Now just stay in that position and hold that position, okay? When I tell you to, okay, I want you to follow the tip of my pen with your eyes and your eyes only, okay? Do not move your head. Do you understand?
yeah.
Okay. Great. Right here. Right here. Keep your head still. Keep your head still and follow the tip of my
Still.
pen
It's
with
like
your
insane.
eyes and your eyes only. Do you understand?
Not your problem to worry about.
Keep your head still.
7 hours back in town.
Can I look away?
No.
The testing officer is moving the pen notably quicker, which we can only imagine hinders both her ability to accurately assess the suspect's eye movement and the suspect's ability to perform the test. That aside, the driver is visibly moving her head instead of just her eyes and doesn't seem very focused on what she's doing in the first place.
I read Eventing Horses. My day has been pretty brutal.
You have to keep your head still, okay? Keep your head still. Your chin has to be right here on this plane. Okay?
Yeah.
Keep your hands down on your side. Feet together. Keep your hands down on your side. Thank you. Feet together. Down at your side. Feet together.
I just fell off the horse
Okay.
and there's some
Stop
shooting on
talking.
me. So.
Stop talking, please. You just have to get through these tests, okay? Right here.
Like, imagine falling off your horse and like getting back on and like
672.
your son is like a piece of shit.
Mackenzie.
Good.
Okay, I could do it. Just do it. Come on. I have to go. Like, I don't even
Okay,
want to
well,
go.
I'm trying,
1 Merrick Road.
but you're not cooperating.
I'm clearing and heading over to 672.
Keep your head still.
Now.
Keep your head still. Right here.
The officer gives her a chance to reset and tries the test again. This time, the driver does a considerably better job of not moving ahead, but it's not perfect, and she still has to be reminded several more times. She also fails to smoothly pursue the pen with her eyes again.
Alright. So the next test you're going to do is the walk and turn, okay? So, are you okay with wearing those? Or would you like to take them off?
Not really. I would rather put my area on.
Well, you have the choice to either wear those or wear nothing. So what would you like?
What do you mean?
Would you like to keep your slippers on or take them off for this test?
Well, my feet hurt. I just told you I fell off the horse.
Okay, well, I'm asking you, would you like to keep them on or would you like to walk barefoot?
Just Mackenzie, just so you know what we're doing here, we're making sure you're okay to drive, okay?
Correct.
We're making sure you're not impaired in any way, so I want you to take this very seriously, okay? I understand you're upset, you're going through a lot right now.
100% if you're doing that, I'm 100% going to walk barefoot.
Okay, so
Yeah.
if you do not do well on these tests, you're going to be arrested for driving while intoxicated.
Right.
Okay? So that's why we're trying
And
to
I
do
wasn't.
this. This is what's good to term now.
Yeah, it
Okay.
wasn't.
You already admit to me that you had a margarita before you came here, right?
I'm smelling it off your breath. You're not acting.
Come on, yeah.
Your emotions
Okay,
are
let's
all
go.
over. Okay.
Let's go.
You
I trust
clearly
you guys.
did not do
I
well
trust
on
you
your
guys.
eyes. Okay.
I trust you guys.
So I'm trying to make sure that you're okay to drive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Do you understand the severity of the situation?
I understand the severity.
Alright.
Okay.
So the
All right,
next
it's on you.
test is the walk and turn. Okay. So I'm going to have you get in this, which is you're going to place your left foot on the imaginary line, place your right foot in front of it, standing heel to toe, keeping your hands down at your sides. Okay.
Okay.
So get in that position for me. You're going to hold that position, stay in that position until I explain and demonstrate the remainder of the test. Okay. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Hands down at your side. So when I tell you to begin, I want you to take 9 heel-to-toe steps forward. It's going to look like this, okay? 1, 2, 3. On your 9th step, I'm taking 3. You're going to take 9, okay? On your 9th step, leave your front foot planted. Take a series of small steps to turn around while keeping your hands down at your side. And take 9 heel-to-toe steps in the direction you
Okay.
came. It's going to look like this, okay? 1. Get in that position for me. Get in the starting position for me.
This one?
The one that I explained to you.
This one?
Stay in that position, okay? So again, once you take your series of small steps, you're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps, all right, back in the same direction. I already took 1. It's going to be 2, 3. You are going to look down at your feet while walking. You're going to count each step out loud. Keep your hands down at your side, and do not stop the test. Once you begin it, do not stop the test. You're going to complete the test. Do you understand these instructions?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so on you can begin.
So stay here. I'm going to do 9 heel-to-toe steps.
Right, which I told you, right.
Okay.
Ten nine.
The steps themselves admittedly weren't bad, though she did execute them pretty slowly. She was stable enough to correct herself when she misstepped, and she performed the correct number of steps for the first lap. However, she performed the turn incorrectly and took 11 steps on the way back instead of the instructed 9. All in all, a court would likely find that to be an unsatisfactory execution of the walk and turn.
So this next test you just watched, right? This next test is going to be the one that's stand, okay? So you can choose your right or your left foot, whichever one you choose. You're going to keep down, your one foot down and lift your other foot approximately 6 inches off the ground, okay? Keeping your hands down at your side, and you're going to count 1001, 1002, 1003, so on and so forth until I tell you to stop, okay? Do you understand that? It's going to look like this, okay? When I tell you to begin, no. When I tell you to begin, it's going to look something like this. Keep your hands down your side, keep together. Great. It's going to look like this. 1000, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, until I tell you to stop. Okay? Do you understand these instructions? Alright. I didn't tell you to begin. Where you put that? Yes, ma'am? Alright. You can begin.
Seven feet, 10 4. 10 4. Which is highway 1024. There's definitely a respiratory issue here.
You can stop. Stay right there. You can put your shoes back on.
Again, the physical execution was pretty good, but the driver completely forgot the verbal aspect of the test, counting aloud. Her form throughout the test was also incorrect, since she was holding her foot way higher than 6 inches off the ground, which also caused her leg to bend. telling by the officer's reaction she isn't thrilled about the driver's performance.
You're about to be placed under arrest for a DWI, okay? You need to take this very seriously.
I am. I'm not,
listen, stop talking, okay? Let me finish this. I need you to take this test and do this test correctly, okay? Because your other two tests, I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt here, okay? The other two tests, no, you didn't, okay? So I want to redo and check your eyes because that's going to determine, again, whether or not I'm going to place you under arrest, okay? So keep your hands down at your side, feet together. Feet together. Great. Hands on your side, hold that position, okay? When I tell you to begin, I want you to follow the tip of my pen with your eyes and your eyes only. Do you understand that?
I do.
Okay.
7-0 behind the ring. We're on Ketchum right now, about to go on 5.4.
The officer runs the horizontal gaze nystagmus test one more time before coming to a conclusion.
Alright, just do me a favor. Just turn around for me. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. We're just placing her for DWI, okay?
For what?
For DWI. Turn around and put your hands
behind your back, Mackenzie.
For what?
Put your hands behind your back. I'm going to ask you nicely again. Okay?
I never drove.
How'd you get here?
I never drove.
How'd your car get here?
I never drove here.
Listen, we're not...
I never drove. Like, I drove here.
Stop.
You just said you drove here.
Oh, because his dad's like an ex-cop or something.
What?
680's gonna have a female 41 and 17 for John's, please.
It's not okay.
Alright, we're going to walk you back to this car over here.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's not okay.
Okay, I'm going to grab your stuff. This doesn't mean you're guilty. Okay?
I'm not.
Right. This doesn't mean you're guilty.
I know. What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing in my car?
It's gonna get towed.
Oh, yeah.
Stage myself in the ring, you're out.
Alright, come on. Right over here.
Pretty.
You're only arresting me because his dad was like something.
No.
Yeah, exactly. He told them, he told them that he was like a cop or something. That's the only reason why you're arresting me. Fuck out.
Take a seat, please.
That's the only reason
Take a seat,
why.
please. Thank you.
It's like some colonel or some
Mackenzie,
shit.
would you please take a seat? Thank you. I appreciate it.
He's really not a nice person. And I didn't do anything.
I got all our info. I'll try it to you. So, yeah. So by law, we're gonna tow it. She was arrested for through test. We determined that she's under influence of something. So just gotta wait on the tow. Once the tow gets here, they'll take it, and then we'll be out of here. Okay? I'll be here the whole time because I gotta wait.
I appreciate that.
No problem.
Thank you.
Real quick, ma'am. Can I actually just go in and see your son works?
As long as you don't mind Bella.
Oh, yeah, no.
And the little one just barks.
All good. He and her live in Baltimore. He's
Right.
here because he spends the weekends every now and
I
then.
gotta wait for a tow too.
Correct. Oh, so if you want to talk to him, or I'll tell you right now. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you tell. But I'm saying I won't be able to go in until the tow gets here.
Oh yeah, that's fine. He's still getting ready anyways. But anyhow, so he came here just to get away because they're recently going through a breakup within the past month. They live together though in Baltimore. He came here, spend the weekend with his family. She ends up showing up tonight randomly, banging on the door. The parents are like, "What are you doing? Like, get out of here! Like, he's not here."
Are they broken up or still together?
They're broken up, but they're living. Well,
How long have they been broken up for?
about a month.
Okay, but they still live together?
Correct.
Okay.
So, he said in the past she's like made threatening statements, wouldn't really tell me specifics or whatever, but he basically was saying like he's afraid of her because, basically what she's doing now, she's made comments in the past that she wants to hurt herself and stuff. A long time ago, nothing recent, anything like that, but parents don't want her here, obviously, so,
Okay.
but yeah, let me take on help you here, sir. Okay. When you get out, we'll fix your jacket here.
Oh my god.
We're gonna go that way, around the car, okay? We're gonna go inside and then I'll take off the handcuffs and then we can fix your jacket.
Guys, it's my place smells like Emily. It's a little horsey.
Emily's your horse?
Yeah.
The suspect is taken to the Howell Township Police Headquarters, where she's formally asked to submit a breathalyzer test. She agrees to comply. However, when the time for the test came, she continued to repeatedly perform it incorrectly until the officers counted it as a refusal. She was ultimately charged with refusal to submit a breath sample, failure to install an ignition interlock device in connection to a previous conviction, reckless driving, and operating a vehicle under the influence. She was released to a friend after processing. Her ex-boyfriend also came to the police department to file for a temporary restraining order, but a judge denied his request for the order. A huge thank you to Drive-Thru Tours for providing us with this video. You can view and drop a like on the raw footage over on their channel. If you want more of the craziest police encounters, have a look at our previous videos and subscribe to be notified of brand new police stops.